In this video, I want to share with you the understanding that I have about running and walking biomechanics and how to be more efficient and have better performance with your running, and also reduce the chance of injury as well. So first thing is, with bare feet, it allows you to increase your senses of touch firstly, but also sound. So when you're in bare feet, you can feel everything of how your foot is performing. So when it strikes the ground and when it's taking off from the ground, you can really get a sense for how you're going. You can also hear that as well. So if you're really heavy on your feet, like a draft horse, you can really get a sense for that as well, because you can hear it. So this is really important. So you can really use this to your advantage, and then if you do still want to wear shoes, you can still implement the practice of some barefoot short stuff like sprinting, and then that should transfer over into your shod running. So with shoes, for a start, a lot of times they've got a pitched heel. So this is pitch means that there's a heel. So it means that it puts your foot into an unnatural posture right from the start. So you're up on your toes. So you can see your Achilles will shorten, but the space in the front of your ankle will lengthen. And then there's a cascade of different biomechanical things just in your standing posture. So when you're on your toes, Achilles shortens, more pressure onto your knees and around your quads. Hamstrings will kind of lengthen, hips will shorten in here, lower back will compress, belly will go out. So you can see that you're in a compromised posture right from the start, just by even just standing in pitched heels. So the other thing that a pitched heel does, it's got a cushion, so it encourages you to overstride. So what happens when you overstride is you're out here like this, you're landing on your heel, you've got a straight leg, you're out in front of your body, and all that force will ricochet up into your hip and lower back. The other thing, so you're out in front, your belly's out, your lower back is curved like that. So, and then you're having to pull your whole body weight through. So you can really get a sense for that, how that's gonna, over many strides, you're gonna create lower back pain, potential knee and hip damage. So when you're running really efficiently in line with nature's biomechanical patterns, what you're going to do is you're going to land more on your toes. You're not going to have such a big stride. You're going to land just in front of your body. So you're going to land on your toes like that. And then what you can do as well is you can land out there, but then your heel can go down towards the ground. So it gives your Achilles and calf that ability to act like a spring. So you're landing out there, and then it can go down like that, and then it can spring you forward. When you're in a pitched heel, that is blocked because it can't go there. So you can't get that kind of spring energy. And the other thing when you're landing right out in front of your body is your body has to brake, so it slows down. So you're not actually efficient with your movement like that, because you're actually landing out in front of yourself, braking, slowing down. Whereas if you're landing in shorter stride, you've got that spring energy, you're not braking anywhere near as much, and you can kind of keep on ticking over. So one of the main things with be able to run more efficiently and have less injuries is to have a higher cadence. So you're not landing out in front of yourself as much, you're kind of using that real momentum just to keep your body ticking over. So yeah, they're some of the main points to remember when you're running. So if you're landing on your forefoot, don't try and lift your knees up too much. Don't try and be bouncing too much. Try and stay lower to the ground. Land more on your toes, and then you'll have a lot more chance of being efficient, a lot less chance of injuries, because you're not actually compromising different parts of your body and doing stuff they're not designed to do. So feel the ground, hear how you're going. Even if you're walking around on floorboards and things like this, or around the street, notice how your pattern is. Are you overstriding? Are you landing on your heels? What's going on with your body? Is your back compressed? Is your belly out? So these are the things to remember. So when I'm teaching people to run, I really encourage them to be on their toes, keep their hips in a good neutral position like this, lean slightly forward and land on the toe. Don't try and run too fast. Don't try and pick your knees up too much. Yeah, they're the kind of key points to remember. So bare feet is a really good way to do things, and short distance stuff as well. So don't try and run heaps of kilometers in bare feet. Do more interval training or short sprints, because it really, when you're accelerating, that really encourages you to be on your toes. So you can really get a sense for how it feels to be on your toes, and that's going to develop all your feet and all those biomechanical patterns that are more natural, and you can tap into the pure pattern that you had when you were a kid. Anyway, I think that is a bit of a fairly good summary of what I know, and yeah, but go out there and try it, and then transfer it over into your longer runs and into your shod running if that's what you want to do. Thank you.